Welcome back to another episode of the WP Week, your go-to source for the latest updates in the world of WordPress and web security. We have a lineup of exciting news and insights to keep you informed. Let's dive right into the updates you need to stay ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of WordPress and web technologies. Today's episode is sponsored by Omnisend, a top-rated email and SMS marketing tool for e-commerce that helps you boost sales effortlessly. InMotion Hosting, fast and reliable website hosting backed by 24/7 365 customer support, 99.99% uptime, free SSL, and a free domain for a year. And Kinsta, the top-rated managed WordPress host on G2 with a 4.85 rating. Welcome to another episode of the WP Week podcast, where we bring you the latest updates from the WordPress ecosystem. This week has been quite eventful. Let's dive in. The ongoing battle over WordPress-related trademarks has hit a roadblock. The WordPress Foundation's attempt to trademark the terms hosted WordPress and managed WordPress has been halted, at least for now, due to opposition from a dissenting member of the open source community. The recently released WordPress 2025 report highlights why WordPress remains essential for businesses and developers. The report delves into key areas such as the evolution of the block editor, advancements in AI, the rise of headless WordPress, and other emerging trends that will shape the future of the platform. In a significant security enhancement, WordPress 6.8 will adopt bcrypt for password hashing, replacing the older PHPass portable hashing system. This long-awaited update, first proposed 13 years ago, will improve password security by making it more computationally expensive for attackers to crack user credentials. Meanwhile, the WordPress training team is working to centralize all Learn WordPress resources into a single platform. This initiative aims to streamline content management, improve consistency, and make it easier to update and share learning materials. Security concerns remain a top priority, with vulnerabilities being discovered and patched in multiple plugins. A serious flaw in the CleanTalk Security and Malware Scan plugin put 30,000 WordPress sites at risk by allowing unauthenticated attackers to upload arbitrary files. The issue has since been patched. Another vulnerability affecting 90,000 sites was found in the Jupyter Xcore plugin, where attackers with contributor access could upload malicious SVG files to execute remote code. If you use these plugins, ensure you're running the latest versions to stay secure. WooCommerce has rolled out version 9.6.2, a dot release addressing unintended style inheritance issues that affected storefront designs. Meanwhile, WooCommerce 9.7 will see the removal of several experimental components from the WooCommerce components package, impacting developers who rely on them. WordPress.com is making a bold move with the introduction of 100-year domains and a relaunched 100-year hosting plan. These offerings come with enhanced security features, including locks, lots of copies, keep stuff safe, storage, and digital contingency planning, making them ideal for legacy preservation. Tumblr is set to join the fediverse once its WordPress migration is complete. Automatic has confirmed that Tumblr users will soon be able to federate their blogs via ActivityPub, similar to how WordPress.com users can today. In cybersecurity news, hackers are exploiting Google Tag Manager to inject malicious scripts into Magento-based e-commerce sites. This attack allows them to steal credit card details during checkout. Store owners are advised to review their security measures and stay vigilant. On the business side, Big Scoots has joined the I2 Coalition's Secure Hosting Alliance, a group of 21 companies aiming to enhance trust, security, and accessibility in the hosting industry. Cool Plugins has acquired 2 Elementor Form add-ons and the popular Yasar. Yet another stars rating plugin is up for sale, boasting over 20,000 active installs and a monthly profit of $597. The WordPress community continues to evolve with exciting initiatives. WP Gallery has launched the first showcase dedicated to websites built with the WordPress block editor, allowing users to explore and submit outstanding examples. WordCamp Asia 2025 preparations are in full swing, with guides released for attendees and information on various side events, networking opportunities, and a Capture the Flag hacking competition organized by Patchstack Alliance. In an educational effort, eZone School of Computing has launched the 1000 WordPress Ninjas project in Uganda, aiming to introduce WordPress to learners across different educational levels. Several notable industry figures made headlines this week. Christian Reiber has raised concerns about pressable hosting, loading an undisclosed tracking script, potentially violating GDPR regulations. Meanwhile, Jono Alderson, a well-known SEO expert, has reportedly been blocked by WordPress.org's official X Twitter account. In other news, Cami McNamara is joining the WP Agency Tracks podcast as a co-host, and Equalize Digital's Accessibility Checker plugin has been featured in NASA's spin-off publication. A number of new projects and updates have been released. SnapWP, a headless WordPress solution by RT Camp, is now public on GitHub. Kinsta has announced its support for independent WordPress journalism, sponsoring outlets like The Repository, Do the Woo, and the WP Minute, alongside various WordPress events. Atarim has launched a new Discord community for designers and developers. Among major product updates, Generate Blocks 2.0 introduces global styles, dynamic tags, and improved query blocks. WP GraphQL v2.0 has been released, dropping support for PHP 7.4 and older WordPress versions, while adding a new extensions page and CLI enhancements. The upcoming WP25 virtual conference, hosted by Human Made, is scheduled for March 6, 2025. This event will feature discussions on the future of WordPress, emerging market trends, and more. Registration is now open and free for all. Meanwhile, Shopify's growth remains impressive, with Jason Lemkin highlighting its 31% year-over-year growth and a $11.2 billion run rate. Offline revenue is up 33%, and B2B growth has skyrocketed by 140%, showing Shopify's increasing dominance in the e-commerce space. Finally, several new WordPress-related tools and plugins have been launched. Echo Dash, an event tracking and analytics plugin, is now available in the repository. Nadir Sagir has launched Merchant Buddy, a search palette for WooCommerce with instant search and keyboard shortcuts. Adam Gent has introduced Indexing Insight, a unique tool for monitoring Google indexing on large-scale websites. Developer Robert DeVore has released 2 new plugins, Pattern Pal, which uses AI to generate block patterns, and Email Designer for WooCommerce, an experimental tool for block-based email customization. James LePage has introduced the Excalidraw block, allowing users to embed an Excalidraw editor directly in WordPress. Jack Arturo has developed the EDD changelog plugin for easy digital downloads, and Isaac Flath has unveiled Monster UI, a UI library combining the best of modern UI frameworks like FrankenUI, Tailwind, Daisy UI, and Highlight.js. That wraps up this week's WordPress news. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe to the WP Week podcast for the latest happenings in the WordPress ecosystem. See you next time. That's all the big news for this week. Thanks for listening to the WP Week podcast, sponsored by InMotion Hosting, Kinsta, and Omnisend. We'll be back next week with more news and updates. Till then, stay safe and keep your WordPress site secure and up to date.